teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get your game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun handoff here. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. What a move in open space. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on third down in the red zone? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
From the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff. It's sharp. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaking tackles and going. Both carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. A juke to me, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And it's Tulsa on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, South Florida. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. We mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Plenty space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Has it back to the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tulsa! Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Pass is caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And, boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fights off a defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Tulsa.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. You made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up the pass game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And that will give them the lead now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The USF offense is back out there now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive of the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver. And take shots downfield.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They're going to run it. Powering through the defender. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They try to sneak it for the first. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out down. Second down coming up now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Bulls pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. USF has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And there's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the catch.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
6 remain. 6 remain. Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Here we go on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Bulls trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. makes a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Bulls. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Wide open downfield. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down after that running play.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the right side. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
Military stun.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the South Florida Bulls.